Hi everyone, welcome to the important 2021 Global Events Part 2. In this video, I'm going to show you an interesting animation effect, the star flashing, like this. You can use this animation effect in your video. It's going to make your video even cooler. Okay, let's first take a look at the final output. See this virus? This is what I'm talking about. And this is just a portion of the Part 2 video. I'm not going to waste more time, so let's jump right into it. Alright, COVID-19, a global issue. So I use the Earth as scene one's background. Make it big enough to cover the entire screen. There it is. Then let's search virus. And these two images are the ones I used. Put a set virus here. This one I wanted to start flashing from big and then to small and then to big again. Then here's a smaller happy virus because I want to flash start from small to big. And then another happy virus from big to small. And lastly, a small sad virus from small to big. So here's the trick on how to implement this animation. Right, smart move again. After you add the second one, drag the image back to the first one's place and put it on top of it. Try to make this yellow dot exactly the same position as the first one. I know sometimes it's not easy. A little bit off is fine. Make this a bit smaller. So it will change from big to small. See that? And then do the same thing for the next couple of destinations. Just make sure the odd ones like the first, the third have the same size and the even ones have the same size as well. When adding the other ones, give them the same duration. This big set virus, I want it to be the first one to disappear later in the video. So I only add 3 destinations. And then the happy smaller virus will be the next to disappear. So I will add 4. And the small set virus, I will add 5. And last one, I add 6. But the way to apply the animation for the others is the same as the first one. So I'm going to fast forward a bit. Here I found an easier way to do this. Instead of changing the size after adding each one, first add all the destinations and move them all to the same positions. And then you just need to change the ones you want. Say for example this set virus, I want it to start from small to big. So after I add all the destinations, I just need to change the second, the fourth, and the sixth ones. Okay, let me show you again on this happy big virus. First add all the destinations. Move all of them to the original place. So I just need to make the second, the fourth, and the sixth ones smaller. Yep, I think you've got it. Okay, let's go to special effect. And this explosion is what I want. So I need to make sure the timing is perfect. The virus disappears when the needle hits it and the explosion happens. So the explosion should not last too long. I set 1 second. Adjust its size according to the size of the virus and put it on top of it. So say I want the big set virus to disappear at the end of 6 seconds. The explosion should also end at the same time. Okay, give a fade out zoom exit effect at the end of the big set virus. So the explosion ends at the same time as the virus. Now we can do the same thing for the others. Don't forget to add the explosion effect and then end it at the same time as the virus. Here you just need to apply the same technique to all the other virus. So I'm going to fast forward a bit. Okay, let's see how it looks like so far. Looks great, huh? I was trying to find a needle on Animaker, but they all require to upgrade, so I just used an image that I found online. You guys can do the same thing if sometimes you cannot find any image you want on Animaker. So adjust the size and the angle, put it on the desired location. This needle is going to shoot the virus, so yes, smart move again. Let's add the destination. So push from the original position towards the virus. It should come before the explosion, so make sure you give enough time and the needle does hit the virus. You may need to test the starting point and the duration for a few times. So here I made a mistake by copying the needle from the first one. It's not a smart idea because the direction is changed. I think it's easier to just add a new one unless it's the same direction. I'm going to fast forward to save you some time. For the virus, maybe use red color around the virus to express some scary feeling. And finally, just add a character and some text to describe what we are trying to say here. The character, you can use this talking effect. The text, you can use any style you want. So let's preview it. So isn't it cool? Okay, here comes scene 2. Let's first give it a background. I like gradient, so just leave the original white color and add another one. And I think this looks good. You can add the text first, so you can design what to put accordingly between each sentence. So my entire sentence is, but don't forget to often wash your hands and wear your mask and stay safe. So I split into 4 parts. Let's first add all these tags. So one disappears and the next one shows up. I like the pop center enter effect. Of course, you can use any other styles. I'm going to skip this part. So when we say don't forget to, put a character shaking her finger. Yeah, she's saying no, no. And disappear the same time as the text. Then when we say often wash your hands, put a character to wash her hands. Here I move it to the bottom because the sink doesn't have legs. And then use a special effect to focus on the center. I pick this one. Again, make sure it ends at the same time as the text. Animaker has a great character action for wearing mask. She's fighting against virus. So yeah, this is perfect. Just use one of these special effects. And this is what do I pick. So I think it looks great. In the last part, to stay safe, I want to express the consequence if we don't. So the character is thinking how she would be if she's sick. So I'm trying to mimic this thinking effect. It's simple. Use this circle shape. Start from small and then bigger and bigger. The last one, to make it oval. Each circle should not start at the same time, should be one after another, and give it an enter effect. Yeah, pop center again, my favorite. I think it makes sense to give them an equal duration for their enter effect and the equal time difference between each circle. Within the oval, I want to show the characters when she's sick, like this one sitting on a chair. There are many others, like coughing, sneezing. Yeah, you can show them one by one, or you can show them all within the oval. So I decided to show all within the oval. So make each character smaller. Start from the top left, the top right, and then bottom left, bottom right. Make sure to set this enter effect for each one. So I use pop at the beginning, but later I changed to move. And also the character lasts till the end. You can also add a background music if you want. Alright, preview it and see if you like it. Thanks, and I will see you in part 3.